Hello and welcome back to Bombchu News. My name is Andron, and I'll be covering the news I found interesting today. The developer Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape, is expanding and has posted a position perfect for anyone who likes to wear many hats. If you're located in Seattle and love Stardew Valley, the team is looking to add an administrator. The administrator position will be full-time, salary-based, and will perform simple tasks such as maintaining the Office and Stardew Valley website, update social media, order office supplies, organize and collect financial reports, maintain relationships with third parties as a public representative for the company, manage payroll for all employees, plan logistics for company trips, ensure compliance with state and federal laws, and I'm sure you see what I'm getting at here. The post has been criticized as being far too much responsibility for just one person. As someone who works a full-time job where I wear a good dozen hats myself, even I find this position a bit much. In defense of Concerned Ape, Eric Barron was the sole developer who crafted an extremely popular game released on multiple systems. It's not that far of a reach that he's looking for like-minded people who are not scared off by this posting to work with. While it is an enormous list of responsibilities to handle, there are folks out there who will gladly take this position with a smile on their face and still ask for more. Whoever Eric picks as his team's administrator will truly have their work cut out for them. On Friday, April 19th, Epic Games revealed that they banned almost 1,200 accounts so far during the World Cup tournament. According to the post on their blog, in the first week of their World Cup Online Open, many accounts were banned after being found guilty of unfair play. 1,163 accounts were banned for 14 days for circumventing region locks, with almost 200 of them being forced to forfeit the prizes they won. Even more heinous was one account was permanently banned after being found using cheat tools during the semi-finals of Week 1. This player only got to use the tools for about 5 minutes before it got booted from the game for good. If anything, Epic Games has proven it doesn't take cheating lightly, as in the past it has sued the pants off of cheat tool distributors regardless of their age. The Fortnite World Cup Finals take place July 26th through 28th, and if Epic has its way, will feature players full of, quote, competitive game integrity. China has rolled out some major changes to its game regulation. In April of last year, China established the State Administration of Press and Publication, otherwise known as SAP. SAP was founded to assist in regulation of game publication in China. Since it was formed, the approval process for new games was suspended until new regulation was put into place. Games began being approved for distribution again in December of last year, but on April 10, 2019, a new policy was communicated for all game approvals moving forward. The Chinese government has acknowledged that video games have a major impact on the tech industry, and as it grows, they must focus on further regulation. For online games, there's another committee created to monitor monetization and addictive behavior amongst youths. SAP also made a call to all game publishers to create an editing team to help developers stay within their new policies. The new policies they set in place will cause major changes to some games before they even touch Chinese territory. One of the biggest changes that will impact everyone will be the number of games being approved for distribution. This number went from around an expected 9,000 titles to be approved to below 5,000 for 2019. Primarily, this is to cut down on, quote, copycat games, as well as games deemed dangerously addictive such as video mahjong or poker. In addition, Chinese publishers are encouraged to keep their games as historically accurate as possible to preserve their culture. This is an interesting move, as there are many games that take some liberties with history to make compelling pieces of entertainment. Being forced to change a whole story will stop some developers from even trying for approval. Finally, the biggest change will have some publishers running for the hills is the removal of any dead bodies or pools of blood from all games. This includes even if a developer colored the blood white or green to make it appear less human. Since China has loosened some of their rules regarding the release and approval of games in its country, publishers have viewed it as the next great untapped frontier. These new regulations will prove a major deterrent to studios trying to make a quick buck with shovelware or obscene monetization. For publishers and developers who want to provide a polished experience to a massive audience instead, these new regulations may prove to be a great thing. Well, that's all the news I found interesting today. Feel free to share any awesome game news you may have missed in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. A big thank you to Gabriel Skaggs, Michael Slater, and all awesome patrons for your support. If you'd also like to support Bombchu News, Super Sunday, or vote on the next awesome bundle video Austin makes, check out the Patreon link in the end card as well as in the description below.